Hello students, how are you all day? Hope that you must be fit and well. Today we are doing a sum from JEE IIT entrance examination paper 2016 advanced paper. The sum reads like this. The circle C1 x squared plus y squared equals to 3 with center at O intersects the parabola x squared plus x squared equals to y at the point P in the first quadrant. Let the tangent to the circle C1 at P touches other two circles C2 and C3 at R2 and R3 respectively. Suppose C2 and C3 have equal radii 2 root 3 and centers C2 and C3 respectively. If Q2 and Q3 lie on the y-axis, then the given four options are A. Q2, Q3 equals to 12. R2, R3 equals to 4 root 6. The area of the triangle OR2, R3 is 6 root 2. And D is area of the triangle P, Q2, Q3 is 4 root 2. Okay, so out of these four given options, there are told there the more than one option is correct. So we have to find all the options which may be means more than one may be correct or one or more than one may be correct. So we have to find all the correct options for the given question. Okay. So how we'll do the sum? See, first you be clear with what the sum is saying. So see here, this is the equation of the circle x squared plus y squared equals to 3 and that circle is represented by C1. Okay. So the equation of C1 is what? X squared plus y squared is equals to 3. So what we understand from this equation? So this equation from here we are understanding the center of the circle is origin. Okay, 0, 0. And what is the radius of the circle? Radius of the circle is root 3. Okay, root 3, that means this is the 3 is the radius is squared. Okay, so the radius will be root 3. Okay, now what is the other thing telling to us? The circle this center O intersects the parabola this. So this is the equation of the circle 1. Okay, and there is another curve given x squared is equals to 2y. Okay, and this is suppose the 2. This is a parabola. Okay, and these two curves, that means the circle C1 and the parabola this are meeting at a point. Okay, intersecting at the point P. That point is being told P point. And P point is being said to us is in the first quadrant. First quadrant means x and y values are both, x coordinate and y coordinate are both 0 or greater than 0. 0 or greater than 0. Okay. So we will first find the point P. Where is the point P? Okay. So see here. So the point P coordinate will be satisfying both the equations because that point is lying on the circle and on the parabola also. So these both, that point P point coordinate will satisfy both the equation. Okay, so how we'll find out that point? We will solve these two equations together simultaneously. Okay, so putting okay, here for x squared put 2y, putting x squared is equals to 2y in equation number 1. So we will get an equation only in terms of y. Okay, and we'll solve that equation and we'll get the value of y, and then we'll get the value of x by putting the value of y in any of the two given equations. Okay, so we are getting here y squared I am writing first, and for x squared you will write 2y. Okay, and is equals to 3, and I am bringing 3 this side. So this will be minus 3 is equals to 0. So this is the quadratic equation we have got in terms of y. You solve it. Okay. So we will solve it. Okay. Here how we solve it? We write multiplication and addition. Okay. So in place of m, the coefficient of y squared and the constant term will be multiplied. So coefficient of y squared is 1 plus 1 and the constant term is minus 3. So plus 1 into minus 3 is minus 3. For m you will write minus 3 and for a the coefficient of y. So that is plus 2. Okay. Now find two numbers which on multiplying you should get minus 3 and on adding you should get plus 2. So these two numbers are 3 and 1. Okay. And plus will be bigger, 3 will be bigger number because addition is plus 2 and the smaller will be minus 1. So now you check it, multiply plus 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. Okay, multiplying we are getting minus 3 and on adding plus 3 minus 1 we are getting plus 2. So these two numbers you will break up the middle term. Okay, so we will write y squared and plus 2y you will write plus 3y minus y. So plus 3y minus y is equals to 2y and for minus 3 you will write minus 3 is equals to 0. Now take the common from these two. So here y is common. So this will become y plus 3. After taking y common from these two terms, we will get in bracket y plus 3. And from here you take minus 1 common. So minus will change to plus. So y plus 3. Okay. So that is equals to 0. Okay. So that is equals to 0. And from here y plus 3 is in two brackets. You take that common. Okay. Y plus 3 into what is remaining will be inside the other bracket. Okay, y minus 1 will be in the other bracket. So on solving this, either this will be 0, this the expression will be 0 or this because the product is 0. So on solving we are getting the value of y is equals to minus 3 and plus 1. But here it is being told to us that the point is lying in the first quadrant. So the y value cannot be negative. So here minus 3 we are neglecting, because that cannot be the value of the y coordinate of the point P, because the point P is in the first quadrant where the x and y coordinate are both positive. So y value is, we have got 1. Okay. Now how we'll get the value of x? Put the y value 1 in any of the two equations. You will get the value of x. Suppose I am putting the y value in the equation 2. Okay. So what I will get? X squared is equals to 2 into y, that is 2. Okay, because y is 1, so 2 into 1 will be 2. So x squared value is 2. So what will be the value of x? Plus minus root 2. But you will not take minus root 2 because it is in the first quadrant. So it will be positive. So plus root 2. So what we have got the coordinate of point P. So the coordinate of point P we have got is equals to root 2 1. So the P coordinate is root 2 and 1. Okay, so that is the point, okay, P. Okay, now after that what is the question saying? Okay, so we have first found out the point P which is in the first quadrant. So what is the next part is saying? Let the tangent to the circle at C1 let the tangent to the circle C1, that means the circle whose equation is this. Okay, the tangent is drawn at this point P. Okay, touch the other two circles C2 and C3 at R2 and R3. So let us first find the equation of the tangent. So if see here the equation of the circle is what? Equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared is equals to 3. So what will be the equation of the tangent at the point this? So the equation of tangent, okay, now the equation of the tangent to the given circle, that is the circle 1. Okay, the equation of tangent to the circle, that this circle is represented by C1. Okay, the equation of tangent to the circle C1 will be what? Here for x squared you will write x into x1, and for y squared you will write y into y1 is equals to whatever is the number 3. And what is x1 y1? x1 y1 are the coordinates of the point P. For x1 it is root 2 and for y1 it is 1. Okay, so now put the values here. So x1 you will put root 2. Okay, so root 2x, and for y1 you will put 1. So 1 into y is y. So that is 3. So this is the equation of the tangent to the given circle at the point P. And it is being told to us that this tangent is meeting other two circles. Other two circles which are told C2 and C3. So there are two circles C2 and C3 at R2 and R3 respectively. Suppose C2 and C3 have equal radii, and these two circles where this tangent is meeting these two circles, those two circles have equal radii, 2 root 3. Okay, so their radii are equal, 2 root 3. Okay, and it is further told to us that this tangent is meeting these two circles, C2 and C3, and their radii are equal to root 3 at the points Q2 and Q3. And it is being told to us, not at the point Q2 and Q3, they are meeting at R2 and R3, and it is being told to us that Q2 and Q3 are the centers of the circle. That is, C2 and C3 centers are Q2 and Q3, and Q2 and Q3 are lying on the y-axis. Okay, so here you write the equation of the tangent. So this is 2 root x plus y is equals to 3. So this will be needed, throughout the sum. So we have written this equation there, the tangent equation, at the point P. Now see here. Here it is being told to us that Q2 and Q3 are the centers of the circles, and the Q2 and Q3 are lying on the y-axis. So when the 2 points are lying on the y-axis, so what are their x-coordinate? X-coordinate will be 0, 0. So this is suppose Q2, which is the center of this circle C2. This is the circle C2, and this is Q2. The center of the circle C2, and this is suppose the circle C3. Suppose I am writing this circle as C3. And its center is given to be Q3. So their x coordinate will be what? 0. And the y coordinate may be some number. Suppose here it is A I am taking, and here the x coordinate will be 0 and the y coordinate will be something. And suppose here I am taking the number B. And it is being told to us that this tangent is meeting these two circles at 2 points. Suppose this is the tangent. So this is the equation of the tangent. So this is the tangent which is drawn through the point P. So this equation we have already found out. So this is root 2x plus y is equals to 3. And this tangent is meeting these two circles at the point R2 and R3. So here it is R2 and here it is R3. Now we have to then find the answers to these options. Now here Q2 and Q3 distance is asked. So we have to first find out the coordinates of Q2 and Q3. So how you will find out the coordinate of Q2 and Q3? See here. Here it is perpendicular. Because if I join the center of the circle with the point where the tangent is meeting the circle, that will be the radius of the circle, because the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So this will be perpendicular. And its length is given to be radius is what? 2 root 3. So that is 2 root 3. And similarly, if I join the center of this circle with the point where the tangent is meeting this circle, so that will be also perpendicular, and it is also given radius is 2 root 3. Now see, this is the equation of the circle, this is the equation of the tangent. So from the point Q, if I drop, so the Q point is Q2 point is 0A. Clear? So from this point you draw a perpendicular on this line. So what will be the length of the perpendicular? So the length of the perpendicular will be what? here the length of the perpendicular will be, you will put for in this equation, for x coordinate you will put 0 and for y coordinate, y value you will put a. Okay, and so this will be 2 into and modulus of that x you will put 0, x coordinate of the q2, plus for y you will put the y coordinate of q2. Okay, and minus 3 will, and divide by what? Divide by the x coordinate, x coefficient square plus y coefficient square. So root 2 square is 2 and 1 square is 1. So that will be equals to the radius of the circle. So the radius of the circle is given to us is 2 root 3. So that will be the perpendicular distance from the point Q to on this line, and that is equals to the radius. So that is equals to 2 root 3. Okay, so now simplify this. Okay, so what we are getting here, root 2 into 0 is 0. Okay, so this is a minus 3 modulus divided by root 2 plus 1 is root 3. Okay, so I am taking root 3 this side. So this will be 2 root 3 into root 3. Okay, so 2 root 3 into root 3 is what? 6. Root 3 is 3. 3 into 2, 6. So when the modulus of a minus 3 is 6, so what does it mean? It means that a minus 3 will be either plus 6 or a minus 3 will be either minus 6. Okay, so here from here we are getting a is equals to minus 3. If I take to this side, it will become plus 3. So 6 plus 3 it becomes 9. And here if I will take minus 3 this side, so it will become plus 3. So this minus 6 plus 3 will become minus 3. So a value is either plus 9 or minus 3. So that will be the y coordinate of the point Q2 and Q3. Okay, so Q2 will be then, okay, here this is above, so its coordinate will be plus. So Q2 will be, okay, 0, 9, clear, and Q3 coordinate will be here 0, minus 3. Okay, y coordinate, these are the y coordinates of the point. So this will be 0, minus 3. Clear? Now that is the coordinates of Q2 and Q3 we have found out. Okay, now we are doing the question, we are doing the options, checking the options. Okay, now see here, first A. So A is Q2, Q3 distance is asked. So Q2, Q3 is, see here. Here the Q2 and Q3. Here the x coordinate are 0, 0. So the distance between Q2 and Q3 will be the difference of the y coordinate, because the x coordinate are both 0. It is lying on the y axis. Okay, so this will be 9 minus of minus 3, difference of the y coordinate. So its y coordinate is minus 3, its y coordinate is 9. So 9 minus of minus 3, okay, that is 9 minus of minus 3 is plus 3, that is 12. So here Q2, Q3 is told to us in the option A, it is 12. So we are getting it is 12. So the option A is correct. Okay, now you have to find the R2, R3. So the distance between R2 and R3. Okay, now see here. How will you find the distance between R2 and R3? Now see here. These are the two circles. Okay. This is the one circle, this is the another circle. Both their radii are equal. Okay, so their centers are Q2 and Q3. So this is Q2 and this is Q3, and this is the tangent. Okay, this is the tangent drawn to the circles. Okay, common tangent. So this length is, so this point is R2 and this point is R3. Okay, now the distance between R2 and R3 is asked. So how will you find out the distance between R2 and R3? Join here Q2 with R2 and Q3 with R3. So these two will be perpendiculars. Okay, now suppose this tangent is meeting this line joining the centers at the point, suppose any point, suppose the point E I am taking. Okay, so now these two triangles, that means the triangle R2 Q2E and R3 Q3E will be similar triangles. Okay, these two triangles will be similar. Q2 R2E will be similar to the triangle Q3, okay, Q3 R3E. So why they are similar? See here, these two angles are vertically opposite angles, so they will be equal. This is 90, this is 90. Because the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So when the two angles are equal, the triangles are what? Similar. Okay, so angle. Okay, so these two triangles are similar. So when the triangles are similar, so what will be the, now see here the Q2 and Q3 is the radius. Okay, sorry, Q2 R2. Here it is 2 root 3, and this is Q3 R3 is also 2 root 3, and the distance between Q2 and Q3 is, we have already found out. Q2 Q3 is what? 12. We have already found out this distance. So this distance is Q2 Q3 is 12. Okay, now see here. Now what we will have, the because the triangles are similar, so the ratio of the corresponding sides will be proportional. Okay, so we will get R2, okay, R2E. Okay, this is the side opposite to this angle, the third angle which we have not taken in both the triangles. So opposite to the third angle here, so they will be proportional. R3E will be equals to what? Q2, okay, Q2E, okay, which is opposite to the 90 degree, Q2E divided by what? Opposite 90 degree is Q3E, okay, divided by here the vertically opposite angle side, opposite side, Q2 R2, okay, Q2 R2 divided by here what? Vertically opposite angle Q3 R3, okay, Q3 R3, and these two are both equal. Q2, because they are the equal radii, so this is 2 root 3 and this is 2 root 3, that is 1 by 1. Okay, so from here what we are getting? So from here we get, okay, so what we are getting from here? So from here we are getting, that is R2 R3 will be equals to R3. So R2, okay, R2E will be equals to R3E, okay, R3E. So R2, okay, R2E will be equals to R3E. Clear? Okay, so let this both the lengths be, suppose X. So here I am taking, suppose this is X, and also we have got Q2, okay, also we have got from that relation Q2E is equals to Q3E, okay, Q3E, because that is equals to 1 by 1, because this divided by this, we have the two sides were proportional, okay, these two sides were proportional. Q2 by E divided by Q2 by Q3 by E was 1 way, so these will be also equal, and the total length Q2 Q3 is the total length we have found, it is equals to 12, so each will be 6. Okay, so Q2 E will be equals to Q3E will be 6 and 6, because the total length is what? 12. Okay, so this length is 6 and this length is 6. So in a right angle triangle, okay, if this is a right angle triangle, so if the two sides are known, so third side we can find out. Okay, so R2E which is will be equals to R2E whole square. R2E whole square will be equals to 6 square, okay, 6 square minus 2 root 3 whole square, okay. So R2E whole square will be what? 6 square is 36 minus 2 square is 4. 4 into root 3 square 3. So 4 3 is 12. That is 24. Okay, so R2E will be square root of 24. That is 2 root 6. Because 24 is 6 4 ja. 4 6 ja. 4 square root is 2 root 6. So what we have got? R2E is 2 root 6. Okay, so what will be the total length? R2, R3 will be double of that. Okay, because R2E is equals to R3E. Okay, so each will be 2 root 6. So what will be R2, R3 will be double of R2E. Okay, so that will be 2 into 2 root 6, which is equals to 4 root 6. Now check from the given option. So R2, R3 is telling 4 root 6. So we have got also 4 root 6. So the option B is correct. Okay, now see here. Now we will do the AND. Okay, now we are doing the number C part. Okay, so A and B are both correct. Now let us check the option C. Okay, so what is the option C saying? So option C is saying the area of the triangle O R2 R3 is this. Now see here, O is what? O is the origin. Okay, so O is origin. In the question it was mentioned. O, okay, with the center O, and O we have found the center of the circle is origin. So it is origin. Okay, and what we have to check? Okay, here area of the triangle OR2 R3. R2 is this and R3 is this. Okay, so R2 is this and R3 is this, and R2 R3 is lying on which line? R2 R3 is lying on the line this, whose equation is the tangent line, whose equation we have already found out here. Okay, this is the equation of the tangent. To root 2x plus y, okay, plus y is equals to 3. So this is the line whose means this is the equation of the line R2 R3. Okay, and the total length of R2 R3 we have found out. Okay, so the length of R2 R3 is what? 4 root 6. We have found out in the option B. Okay, now here it is asked the area of the triangle O R2 R3. Okay, so what is the formula for the area? The formula for the area we know, it is equals to half base into height. Okay, so for base is what? Base is R2 R3, which is 4 root 6. Okay, and height is what? Height is the distance, perpendicular distance from O onto this line. So that we can get by, see how we will find out the height. Okay, so height we will get the perpendicular distance from the point O 0 0 onto this line will be the height. Okay, we can, how we will find that the perpendicular distance? Okay, for here in the equation you put for x and y value, you will put 0 0. Okay, so this will be root 2 into 0 plus y, you will put 0 and minus 3 modulus of that divided by the square root of x coefficient square, root 2 square is 2 plus y coefficient square, that is 1 square is 1. Okay, so that is what we are getting, modulus of minus 3 divided by root 3. Okay, 2 plus 1 is 3. So modulus of 3 is minus 3 is 3 by root 3. So that is equals to root 3. Okay, now here you put the value h you have got root 3. Okay, so here for half base into height, base is what? 4 root 6. That is the distance between R2 R3. Okay, and h is, you have found out, it is the distance from the origin onto this line, which is root 3. Okay, now just multiply this and you will get the value of the area. Okay, now this, now cancel, 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4. So that is 2 root 6 into root 3, that is root 18. So 18 can be written as 3 root 2. Okay, because 18 is 9 2 ja 18. So 9 square root is 3. Okay, so that is 2 3 ja 6 root 2. Okay, so that is the area. We here it is being given 6 root 2, and we are also getting 6 root 2. So the area of the triangle OR2 R3 is correct. Okay, so option C is correct. Now let us check the option D. Okay, so now we'll check the option D. Okay, now what is the option D telling? So option D is telling the area of the triangle P, Q2, Q3 is this. So what is P? Okay, the P coordinate was the point where the circle was meeting. Okay, that circle and the tangent was meeting. So what was that point? The point was the x coordinate was, okay, so the P coordinate we should have written it. Okay, the P coordinate was, okay, so again you otherwise solve it. So for finding the point P, since we have not written it, so here what is x squared? Okay, x squared, for x squared we are writing y squared. Okay, 2y. Okay, y squared 2y is equals to 3. So y squared plus 2y minus 3 is equals to 0. So y squared plus 3y minus y, okay, minus y minus 3 is equals to 0. So y into y plus 3 minus 1, y plus 3 is equals to 0. So y minus 1 into y plus 3 is equals to 0. So y we have got is 1, and that is root 2. Okay, so here it is 1 root 2. Okay, so that is the point P. So that point is required for finding the area. Okay, so here point P. Okay, so now you will find the area of this triangle. Okay, okay, now here P, Q2, Q3. Okay, now the P coordinate is 1 root 2. Okay, and Q coordinate we have got 0, 9. Q2 0, 9, and Q3 is what? 0 minus 3. Okay, 0 minus 3. So when the three coordinates of the extremities of the triangle are given, so what is the formula? So the formula of the area of the triangle is, you write these three coordinates in order. Okay, so here in the rough work, so I am starting with P. So 1 root 2, then here it is 0, 9, and here it is 0 minus 3. Again write the upper coordinate down again. Okay, this side you will take plus and this side minus. So the area of the triangle will be half multiplied. So 1 into 9, 9. Here minus 0. And here this 0 into this will be 0. Okay, and this minus 0. Okay, so minus 0 into 9 is 0. Okay, 0 into root 2 is 0. And here opposite side, here minus 3 we are getting, plus 3, modulus of that. You will take the modulus. Okay, modulus of that. So what we are getting? Half into modulus of 9 plus 3, 12. Okay, so half into 12 is equals to 6. So here the area is telling here P, Q2, Q3 is 4 root 2. What we have got the area? We got the area 6. So that is not telling with the given option. So the D is incorrect. Okay, so which are the given option, which are options are correct for the given question? So the options are A, B and C are correct for the given question. Okay, and D is incorrect. Okay, so I hope that you must have understood the sum very clearly. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Stay fine. Thank you.